film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
We're back with 1998's The Last Broadcast, a film by Stephen Avalos and Lance Wheeler. I don't know how many of you guys are aware of this movie, but it came out a year or two, was made several years before, and came out a year before the Blair Witch Project. And kind of by the time the Blair Witch Project was coming out, there's a lot of talk about how they kind of ripped off the idea from this film. I think this movie is quite underrated. I enjoy it quite a bit for what it is. This is a 1999 release from Wavelength. I actually just watched this movie again last night, but I watched it on Amazon Prime. I didn't watch it on VHS. And to tell you the truth, it looked really good on Amazon Prime. It actually looked even better than the DVD version of it. So, pretty much the same premise as Blair Witch, except obviously this came first. These characters go out to the Pine Barrens to look for the Jersey Devil, and 3 out of 4 of them end up disappearing. They leave behind a bunch of VHS tapes, and you go through it trying to discover what actually happened. This was the first film that was ever shot completely digitally, and when actually it showed in theaters, they installed like old ass pre-Sony, pre-whatever DVD projector or digital projectors to show it. So it's actually the first film shown in cinemas digitally. So for us film lovers out there, we'll have to blame these guys for it. The story's pretty good. The acting is good for what it is. There is one major issue I have with this movie that I won't say because it kind of gives away the ending. But it's one that you watch it, you kind of get the ending, you're like, okay, I see what they did there. But then you go back and watch it again and you see a lot more stuff kind of hidden in the background and the way things are filmed. And for what it is, for as low budget as it was, I'm really impressed with this movie. It's actually influenced me in some of the things that I've written over the years. But if you haven't seen this one, check it out. Like I said, it's not as well known or as, I guess, important as far as like independent filmmaking, as far as making a ton of money as Blair Witch did. But as I said, it helped usher in the age of digital cinema. The Last Broadcast.